Yo, 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 yo. It's your boy, Neohadou, at Neohadou's Corner. Welcome to the channel. And I want to start off by saying thank you from the bottom of my heart, because it's been a hard year, a hard restart, and we're still going through it. And I want to thank each and every one of you that like, share, subscribe. It doesn't have to be this channel. It could be on Facebook. It could be on Twitch. It could be on YouTube. It could even be on TikTok. I really don't use TikTok. It's more for me to support others. But I'm on that platform too. Now, we're not going to use up too much of your time because I know you didn't come here to see me yap on a mic. So, the reason why you haven't been seeing me lately was because of money and capital issues for this channel and my other two channels. So, reasons I'm not going to get into. The laptop that I was previously using is no longer with me. Maybe later on I will go more into detail with that. But for right now, it's no longer with me. I'm still going through some issues, but I can't keep stopping and then coming back, stopping, coming back. So we're going to try to create somewhat of a schedule for these channels here. So, with that being said and done, your boy has been sponsored by W Energy Drink. It's an energy drink very similar to G Fuel. So if you go to www.w.gg, which is DUBBY.gg, and use the code Neohadou, capital NEOHADOU, you can get 10% off your total purchase. Other than that, I'm not going to try to use up too much of your time. I mean, we did get sponsored. We are trying to make a comeback here. So, for all intents and purposes, we're pretty much here to stay. If you like to see video game with crazy commentary, no filter, unlike this channel, come check me out in Neohadou on Twitch and on YouTube. But other than that, I'm going to catch y'all later. Take care. Goodbye. Peace. Alright. Just got home from a long day of work, and we are going to be reviewing and unboxing the last Ronin, Lost Years, Nightwatcher, Donatello. This was a actual request from one of the people that has been teaching me, that took me underneath their wing for streaming, K-Pig Network. He will also be in the description, and I will tag him in the video. Long story short, I asked him who I should review next because I gave him a choice, and he chose Donatello. However, we already did Donatello on this channel, but we didn't do this one. This is a special colorway because I couldn't find the original. Found this one for, I want to say, $30 at Walmart at the time, near where I relocated at. And I have a lot of opinions about this figure. I do love it, don't get me wrong, but there's a lot about this figure that actually makes me feel some sort of way, and I'll get more into that. But this is the box. This is what it comes in, with the clear cut window so you can view everything. Sorry, I viewed and recorded this visual with my iPhone, but I had it in the wrong orientation, so it's gonna be in this actual viewpoint. But I did correct myself later on in the video, so it will actually be in the full screen that we're all used to and we all love. But this is the box art. It says a little bit in the background on the box about what happened. We're gonna get more into that in a later part of this video. Give you a little quick download of what I remember that happened in the last Ronin. But other than that, it's a pretty sad story. And if you are a comic book fan and Ninja Turtle fan, you should definitely check it out. But as we all say, onward to the next, I believe. Onward to the next. See you soon. And we're back. I soaked the Donatello, which most people won't tell you to do in their videos. They just review it. I'm telling you, soak your figures. If you have a hair dryer, use it on a low heat setting. But this is to loosen up the joints, especially for the NECA figures that I've been finding very hard to articulate right out the box. Now, about Donatello. Donatello in this alternate timeline was one of the brothers that fell. Every brother fell except for one, which if you watch a previous video, you can find out which one. If not, I'm just going to tell you. Mikey was the one who survived. He became the ultimate warrior out of the turtles. Donnie was the turtle that was with Master Splinter. And what ended up happening was Donnie went with Master Splinter with the Roku clan to offer peace and was tricked, and they fell in battle. And Donnie tried to cover Master Splinter. It's really heartbreaking. But this is the Donatello special colorway. As you can see from the early articulation, he's very difficult to pose because he's fully clothed, he's fully armored up. And this is straight out the comic book. This is the same outfit he had in the comic book. So his articulation points are very, very limited. He also, other than, I think Raph is the only other one that's like articulated differently like that. But we're going to see. I'm trying to still collect all of them. And I do have another one, but we're going to hold off on that one for a little bit until I can get the Leo that I previously purchased, if I can get that Leo back. But he is actually one of my favorite ones that I've unboxed. I've unboxed both last Ronin figures. I believe both was, one was armored, one was unarmored. And this is the third one I've unboxed, and I like it, even though it's very limited in articulation. I like the colors that they used. I like that it's straight out of the combo panel. I like the shoulder pad. I love the red drape. I love that he's like fully samurai'd up. And that peg in the back. I'm not sure if you can see it. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. That peg is actually for his weapon, which is his bow staff. So yes, I even included the bow staff in this review, and I soaked it because the last Donnie, 2003 Ultimate 7 Series Donnie, I did not like a lot about that figure. This figure, even though it's more limited in movement, I enjoyed this figure more than the last one. Alright, so as you can see, I didn't really have to struggle with anything because I gave him a little warm turtle bath. So we're going to do a little 360 all around so you can see what Donnie's working with. Now, the one gripe I did not like with this figure is he doesn't really come with that many accessories. He just comes with the bow staff and hands, and that really bothered me. But overall, I do like the figure a lot. I know you're going to keep hearing me say it. I do like the figure a lot. Hold on for a second. Okay, we switched the hands. So now we're going to go try to put the bow staff in. This bow staff is a lot more different than the bow staff that was with the original Donnie from the Ultimate 7. It's a lot more thinner. So you can bend it. Just be very careful with it. Yeah, you can see me struggling to try to put it in his hand, and then, it started to bend, and I really didn't necessarily like that it was, that malleable, if that makes any sense. And so I finally figured out what I wanted to do after, struggling here for a bit. I think I'm just going to cut this out. Hold on. Alright, now we're back. Sorry, I was struggling with him for a little bit because, again, he is more stiff than the other figures that I'm used to. If you know, I usually use SH Fig Arts or SH Figure Arts figures, and they're a lot more posable, but recently I've started to notice with the figures that I've been picking up from them that they do require some type of heat treatment. I'm not sure if it's an ongoing thing, because I know the first couple of ones I did review, right out the box, everything worked. It was amazing. I fell in love with them. But I digress. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's a learning curve. Maybe it's a learning issue. Maybe I just have to get good. But these are some of the accessories that come with a different head. Right there. You got the grabbing hands as a pair, the holding hands, which is holding the bow staff. You have, I'm gonna call them the ninjutsu hands. And so put the head towards his right. With the two punching hands that he comes default with. Two grabbing hands on the other hand, on the other side, his left side. And then the other set of hands, the ninjutsu hands. Yeah, let's just put them right there on his left side too. So overall, I do like this figure because I always wanted a Donnie that's like stood tall and had, very good stature. And even though I can't pose him the way I want to, and he's less posable than this Ultimate, series, I still like this figure the most. But with that being said, now let's figure out what we're gonna do next. What's going to be the next figure? I'm a Spider-Man fan. So, let's check out Miles Morales from across the Spider-Verse. Yes, we're going to get into it. It's an SH Fig Arts one. It took me a while to track it down, and it took me a while to get it. But if you like this video, like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you later. Peace.